We're off to find Martha. Martha! Wasn't that Batman's mom's name?
I think.
And Superman's mom? Why is it always Martha?
Here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical, shall we?
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha
Jeez.
tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards.
Oh,
Judah and I will
boy.
go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling.
Oh,
This is, but
boy.
it doesn't sound good. Be careful out
Oh,
there,
this
Sid.
isn't good.
You do the same.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
Yeah, I agree.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority. My cabbages! The orders have come from higher up.
Yeah, take a wild guess who it came from, Clive. Take a wild guess. I'll give you one guess. It's not her. I'll eat a cabbage. Only part of one. Alright, I'll level these guys now. Oh. Okay, about to say, come on, where's my sprint?
Look. Up ahead.
Is that Martha? That is Martha.
Martha. Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields.
The bastards caught wind. The Abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get
Don't
away.
fight people who have nothing left to lose.
They may still
Yeah.
be alive.
Who knows what they'll
Martha.
do?
Do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far. Even for the Empire.
Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal!
No helping that battle. They were right in the middle of the path. No mercy for spoders.
Get out of here, Spoder.
This is the spider killing playthrough. Cathartic.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Well, they're in here, but
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Oh, you will be.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
Shift the ice.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive,
This won't take long.
Oh, no, it won't.
You're finished.
Man, so close.
Yeah.
Again, Tornado puts in work.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Reduces gouge cool time. Neat.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Yeah, we should probably check this house. Yeah, about to say, I doubt he's alive.
Thunder.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are.
Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Matt to beg his aid and tell her
Alright, well, looks like we gotta take this into our own
this
hands.
wasn't her fault.
Yep.
I
Is
shall.
it finally time? She's lived for too long.
In here. We found a survivor.
Clive.
Not a survivor anymore.
He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. the bearers. They didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Hell yeah.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Mortal remains. Okay, so we gotta go around. Come on, Clive. You can do it. There we go. Sure is a cloudy day. Perfect for this. Oh, hi. Can I not? Oh, it's a cutscene. I see. But also see. Neat.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
A bork.
Too slow.
Ooh.
Nice try.
Oh, it's a little AoE, okay. So don't be in that. Got it.
Indeed.
Oh.
Nice try. Nice try. Too slow. Thanks, boy. Too slow. Nice try. Too slow.
Oh. Yep. I didn't realize the edge of the field was there.
Man, Discord is not liking this game today.
I'll restart it in a sec. But it's like, I need to get him out of the corner.
Yeah.
Because I can't do anything over there. What the hell?
Better already.
Get out of the corner, come on! Thank you. Let me go! Let me move! Wasn't letting me move.
Drug.
Alright, let me do this real quick.
Alright.
You didn't see that coming.
Got him.
He's just like, he wanted to stick to that corner like glue, and I'm like, get out of there! I can't do anything over there. Because I kept...
I mean, you could.
No, I literally couldn't, because every time I did, he would do something and I couldn't see it and I get hit by
That
it.
must be the bridge.
I literally couldn't do anything without getting hit. If he had stuck to any other corner where I could have seen anything, then it might have been different. But I couldn't see him. Not enough to see what he was doing. You'll notice I ate like 20 attacks over there or something. And for what it's worth, like,
So shall the waters cleanse
I
thee
don't
from
know why I couldn't move after running out of
There
limit
tell to
break,
see.
because that's never happened before. Can you tell I
And
don't
now
like
they are
Armins?
truly free.
They're always annoying to fight,
herbs.
Yeah.
and I hate that they're a staple.
What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve.
That is too good. Throw them into the
We should go
wilderness, let
back.
them rot.
Cole is worried about Mom.
Take all their armor,
All right.
burn it.
I'm sure the Doom probably wasn't going to be an instant kill, because that would be kind of ridiculous.
I don't know, but it was still frustrating because like I can easily get out of there, but it's like, why can't I move? Why aren't you letting me move? I'm not taking damage. There's nothing holding me. Why am I not moving?
Yeah.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive
I mean, how could you
bearer.
think it was real? They
Man,
never
no
kill
doubt
their
you
own
would have been
bears.
Yeah.
What these black shields are doing. is unthinkable.
Because, like, they treat them like garbage, but they're not
Which
going
begs the
out and
question.
murdering them all. Well, not all, like
Yeah.
most people.
My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
Unpicking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones.
Oh, trust me. I'm gonna get me the biggest sword I can and cut
Come in
into
here
her.
again and threaten my people. They're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Well, you're getting close to 2,300 points.
Yep. New quest. A plus.
A plus.
A plus. Hold on.
You can't miss it. It's a plus.
Oi, you there!
I've got a plus over me head.
Handy with that sword of yours. Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
Chocobo.
You heard me right. Wild birds?
Do we got our own chocobo?
The big ones?
Doubtful,
And
but
not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
oh, you've never seen them cast meteor on them. Oh, it's a sight.
Megana footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now
Unless it's our chocobo from
looking
back.
to settle the score. But go
It
on, then.
might
Before.
be.
Don't just stand there. Go and help him.
You're right. Our chocobo
Right.
was white.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a
Because we
hero
never
to us
saw her
locals.
die in the
Don't
prelude.
worry.
Yeah. You know what
You'll
you know what
when
happens
you
if
see
you
her
don't
right
see
enough.
them die. They're
I'm
not
sure
dead.
I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no good bastards a hiding from me.
And if this Whiteheart has a wound over one eye, we
Well, no.
definitely know it's her.
Yeah, specifically the right eye.
Yeah.
Left if you're looking at it.
Yeah.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
We'll have Doggo and Burb.
I see. Big ol' white feather.
I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind.
Hmm.
Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
We're not alone.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Fucking dead bodies. Don't.
We got you cornered, Feathers.
Doesn't look like
You
it.
didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you?
It was a
You've been
bludgeoning
bad for
wound, though.
business.
Yeah.
But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Well, he's like juggling in the air.
Yeah.
Gosh, way too late.
Help me, boy.
Here comes the tornado again. Easy.
Got him.
Oh, hold on.
You're safe now. White heart, I presume.
Oh, there's the wounds.
Yeah.
Do you know her, boy?
Yep, that's her.
That scar.
Yep.
It couldn't be.
We were thinking about the wrong eye. Yep. Yeah, okay, it matches. Burb.
Burb.
Burb is back.
Ambrosia.
Pretty burb.
It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
I love the subtitles.
Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, well, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that,
This was my chocobo.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well, I
Can't tell you that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
I can't tell you that. I'm sorry.
No matter who you are, you done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
It's a piercing stare. But like, I'm coming back. You cannot stop me.
It's into heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Just, it lowers its head to our level. Just like, don't you dare think about leaving. It's got a cool eye patch. Let's
go. Punish Chocobo.
Punish Ambrosia.
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you.
That's my cue to
That's
leave.
it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you? No. No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way.
I was about to say, he
Good
did
luck to the
seem
both of
familiar.
you.
Yeah.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Oh, this explains how our companions get chocobos too. That's really cool. Alright. And we get a level up?
No.
Damn it, we're like right there. Chocobo unlocked!
I was right.
Ooh. Okay.
Let's go.
Alright, gallop.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look at her go.
Yum!
Now I understand why people are sad that the Chocobo music is in
Hold on.
here. Dive kick.
Hold on, I just want to bully this crab. Yeah, I bullied it out of the aggros. That's so funny. Yeah, I don't know if the Chocobo theme would have fit, though.
Yeah.
Back to the stables, girl.
Okay, so you can't ride her in town, which makes sense. But...
Yeah. And people in Octo server were talking about music today, and that was one of the first things talked about that kind of spiraled their conversation.
I saw a lot of it with Persona, and apparently the new
Yeah.
reloaded version, they changed the Velvet Room theme for, like, no reason. But I don't know. It's a weird topic when you consider, like... I think what gets people is, like, okay, so the Chocobo theme is overall the same throughout the entire series. Except for 2. Fuck FF2. I hate it. Okay, so to start off, FF2, the Chocobo theme, imagine the Chocobo theme, but you never hit the chorus. I'm not kidding. It's awful. I played it in Theatrhythm, and it's so long. It's awful. But, they change it slightly, but it's still, like, the same theme. So it's just a different take on it every time. Now, so, obviously, we've grown accustomed to that. Now, Persona 3, 4, and 5 have all apparently had the same Velvet Room theme. Like, the exact same.
Yeah.
So this was obviously consciously a choice that they made. But, you know, why suddenly change it out of nowhere? You know, that's what got people mad. It's like, if you're not going to change it before, why'd you change it now? And I haven't listened to it. I don't know. I don't care. I'm going to be playing the game blind anyways at some point.
Yeah.
But it's just, why did you change it now? That's what got people up in arms. Like, you could have just kept it the same and then changed it when, like, Persona 6 came out.
Yeah.
I think that would have been the better move. What's this? The reading table. We got new messages, so let's go check that real quick.
It's alright to touch him.
I don't know. You go first.
Pet the pupper. Do it. He commands you.
Do it. Do it, cowards. You won't.
Glad to hear about unexpected reunion with Ambrosia. So I say, Whiteheart, you told me how once your Chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate. And here, so many years later, we find she has spent her life doing that exact same thing. Defending others. Some things never change. So this is just... I'm assuming that we get other party members at some point. But... And we'll be able to switch them out. But... Not yet. Because presumably we could do some of these quests later.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
Ah, straight to business. No fun.
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
Oh.
Sure. You remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist.
But if we took that all away...
Now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals.
It's time.
4 Mother Crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
It's just watching the lines slowly connect in his head.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Yes, like, I finally get to see some action. Alright, so we got some new facilities. Yeah, Otto's counter is now open. Alliance reports the page was the hunt board. Yours truly called it. I didn't think it was a quest board, really. The hunt board seems more appropriate, because the quest board is the Alliance report, but it's not really a quest board. It just kind of says, here, you can go here.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
We're waiting for indeed.
Let's go check out that hunt board.
That broom's as ragged as...
Oh, it's even got like the little rotten tomato symbol over it.
What's the matter, Nick? The hunt board? It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free.
Like a lizard
Just
man
because they
and a
can't
wasp.
be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Okay. So I need you to slay them all.
Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war, the last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the curse breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Sweet. View the hunt board. The Angel of Death. Interesting. Karen and Norvent met with the troop of curse breakers. Warned them of a wicked winged harpy on the road ahead. His eyes wild and flickering. Okay, so there's no picture, but... Okay, atop the hill adjacent to East Pool.
That's a B rank.
It is a B rank. Let's get the C one out of the way first. We got some time. I don't really want to start something else yet. So what are you?
Oh, Clive. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh, no. That's still me. It's just Karen has her toll. Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Alright.
Come to claim your just desserts?
Okay, renowned. By nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. So is this just... I hit this many points and it just... Okay, so this is just my rating and I just claim the reward, right?
All yours.
Yep, okay, sweet.
Here you are.
Kind of wish they would... Okay, so I can see the reward, I just don't know what it is. I don't know what the name is, but I can see the reward, which is nice.
Yeah.
Come again. I may have more for you.
That's all the way over there. It's a very long way over there. Well, you know what? We have some time to kill. I have a feeling this next section's gonna be a bit... I'm also hungry again. Because apparently the 2 quesadillas I didn't do anything. So...
Wow.
You'll love to hear it. I burned lots of calories sitting here doing nothing but playing games,
Sid
apparently.
built this place?
Apparently.
Did you come through the forge today?
Where's my Ethernet when I need it?
You know, I'm surprised he didn't add that.
I am. Like, this place is huge. I wonder if it's a quest later.
B?
Like, Chocobo was one, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured this was what was over here.
Won't be long now, Martel. They'll try your apples soon enough.
So we got a new guy, eh?
Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive.
Nice.
And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Sure.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Aha!
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory.
Oh, that's sweet. Like these apples.
Martel, today's finally the day.
Hell yeah. I think what definitely, because regular viewers of my content will know I don't tend to do side quests. I think what helps these, there's a lot of personality behind them. There's also not a billion of them.
Yeah.
So I get to you know, it's like, okay, well, I can do like 2 quests, and you know, hey, you're good, you're caught up. There's not like a million things to do that take forever to do. It's like, all right, I think like 1 quest takes like 5-10 minutes maybe, max.
Mm.
This one. I really like a mini map.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Mini map would be nice.
That room's as ragged as...
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so.
See, this is what I mean. It's just like you get a little bit of personality with these quests. They're not just like fetch quests and stuff. There's a little bit extra to it.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
Oh, an
Sounds
apple.
Like the Sid I knew, all right.
Sid with the...
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
It's also like nice running around
The last of the apples.
in a town or like hideout. It's like, oh, this looks like it actually has enough people to have a hideout.
Yeah.
But I feel like my issue with like JRPG towns, hideouts, and cities is it feels like there's never enough like space or people in it to be like, can we call this a city?
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, what was it? FF15, as much as I dislike that game, did have its cities and towns be, like, rather large. Just like, the things you can interact with and go to are limited, but here, you can see that there's an actual city here.
The Cursebreakers send their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die?
Oh.
She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're
I was
both
like,
well provided for.
Those apples smelled good. Mind if I grab one?
They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
And here's the level up. Bing!
Bing.
Hey! A perishable trophy!
Yes. Now you have enough points to buy your womp.
Yeah, the big womp. It's like, I tried using it in the fights and stuff, it just doesn't feel like it's doing anything. Like, it felt pitiful.
I don't know. I think when you hit that one hammer guy, like it took off like a third of his stagger gauge.
I will have to look.
I think it's alright to touch him.
You know what? Hold on. Let's give it the good old training try.
Yeah.
Let's see, not... It does okay.
But I'm sure it probably took off more stagger gauge because of your level difference.
Maybe. I'm not sure how that works yet, if there's any benefits. We'll hold on to it right now. I'm going to hold on to the points as well, because we're doing fine with what we have, and I'll experiment with it more as we go along. And then if it turns out, like, hey, this is actually better than I thought, I can use extra points to upgrade it instead of buying the womp. Because, you know, if I'm just going to keep the skills on here, what's the use in spending the points right now? It's just a waste of money on it.
I hear there's trouble.
Well, you could also master an ability to put onto Ramu from another one.
I like the ones that we have right now, though. That's the thing. I like the pile driver.
I'm just saying that.
Oh. Well, I can't go anywhere else. So...
You could get, like, Flames of Rebirth or, you know, one of Garuda's ones and master those possibly to fit over, you know, that one Ramu skill you're not liking.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, if I do that, I can't mess around with it. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're going to mess around with it, and we're going to see how we feel, and we're just going to hold on to the points until then. Now, the good news is, there is nothing here that costs more than 2,500, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to master this. I have used Lunge a little bit. I should be using it more often. I don't know if it can, like... I don't think it can go up into the air, but... But since I can't go anywhere and do the hunts, that puts that little plan on a little bit of a hold. So we'll see you guys next time when we decide to visit Uncle Rossfield. I don't remember his first name. We'll just stare out on the beach until then. The dead beach.
Brooding.
Sid. We'll see you next time on this thing.
That we're playing.
Sid, I wish you could join me.